wanna drown, I wanna drown.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Raptors. Ready?
First play is to the air. He's on the move. Finds a man, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To throw it on first down. Escapes out to the left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On second down, Jacobs. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Giants will have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60. Set go. Hook.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Liking 18. Shut up. Go.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And that's a New York touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action with Cobb. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Khan. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Working out of the gun, it's Khan. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Carr here from the gun. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Go.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get 37 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Chapter 11. Chapter 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion. Take go.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 5-point first-quarter lead. Brown now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now Brown on to send it away. Here's White on the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. 13-7 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 40 on 2nd down. Finds him on the slant. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Ready? Come on, set!
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Set! Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Ready?
He'll throw it. He's got him. That's Moss. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants parlay the interception into points. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Now Brown on to send it away. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 36. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 39, throwing deep for the end zone, and the defender comes away with it. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Down he goes. The Giants got to him. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. He's got time here. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And it'll be Giants football. 1st down, ball at the 36. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the 49ers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Carr. Hauled in left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Carr setting to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
19 Lions.
Rolling again, it's Carr. And he's got it! Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Brown on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
19, target, 19, back 60.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 33 on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They go play action with Khan. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. No return on that punt. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Officials signaling for a stoppage. There's a player shaken up, and that appears to be Quentin Johnston that they're out there checking on.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Hot, hot. Ready.
From the 23. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Tag.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagle.
Going ground game again here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. 3rd and goal at the 2. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Buys time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Another try following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Go. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Now he's taking a deep shot right. Big gain downfield. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Let's go. Check go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Get up.
2nd and 4. Cut out left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Hut, hut.
Pass play on 1st and 10. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh.
Got it. Ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Lion. Go street. Warrior 70. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Dropping back to throw. Catch made by Carter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Bravo 80. 19 target.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run. Jacobs runs in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. But we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Giants using their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 6. Now Brown on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1 play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Carr off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that will set up 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The 49ers come through to tie it in the 4th. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing. He puts everything behind this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Go.
They go play action here. He's trying another one deep. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. That's going to be caught by Carter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd and 3. He lofts it deep left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He's back to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants cut it to just 2 late in the game. So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for 2.
The Giants will line up as a 2-point conversion.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. The 50. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
37-9-33.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's White on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
One final shot here. Chased out to his right. This is for the ball game. Oh, what a play! He pulls in the Hail Mary and wins this game! For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
down, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on you better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players, my folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get them glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get them glow, stop overthinking, these can't fuck with you. Get them glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang glow. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, glow. Curbing, no curbing, my layers. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail on the gang glow. Yeah, glow.
I won't doubt it, he won't mislead all his followers. Praying on the process, mind and spirit. Feel like I'm floating in my prime time. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in.
Goodbyes, that's life. For times, for life. For life, from now my eyes. Thank God I'm free tonight.
Got God on the line, to the devil I'm fine. He always trying his best. Top of the pole. Me and my bros, when the story gets told, it's gonna be BMF. Down hard, it wasn't made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing. We gotta go now. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in.
Goodbyes, that's life. For times, for life. For life, for now my eyes. Thank God I breathe tonight.
Still no pressure. Thank God I breathe. Cause I speak is what they need. I tell no lies. I'm still up top and still can't drop what they not. Yeah. Last day was filled with slaps, I guess gotta run it back. Didn't like the way that went down at the awards, I admit it, it turned to a beast. It's that right here that get me going. After I put me up, way that we killing the critics and killing the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest. The way we evolved and knock down walls, it's outrageous. A quarterback calls, I don't like 12 except Tom Brady. Can short my stock, I still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up this, ain't no cables. Don't look what happened in Vegas and stay in Vegas. Morning time, we check the news, we made the pages.